Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss a video from Radio Nasha.
It's yet another banging new episode of Meri 90s की playlist और मेरे साथ stand-up comedian Daniel Fernandez. Hi Danny, welcome to the show.
What's up, Rohini? Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, Daniel, 90s में कहाँ थे तुम? अभी तो तुम्हें सब जानते हैं, Instagram पर तुम्हें follow करते हैं. But this is recent. The last 10 years of your life as a comic. लेकिन इन 10 सालों से पहले Daniel Fernandez कहाँ थे? 90s में where were you?
90s में मैं मुंबई में रहता था. तभी it used to be called Bombay, and I used to live in the suburbs, a very cool suburb called Malad.
Of course, bro.
It's still very cool. So that's where I grew up. So that's where I was in the 90s. तब जब कर्फ्यू सब हुआ था ना, तभी मैं मलाड में था.
तुम मलाड में थे. तो कौन से स्कूल गए थे?
I used to study in St. Anthony's High School. This was, I think, Marway.
Yeah.
Just before the beach. So if you're ever going to SL World and you have to enter a part of Bombay that looks like Goa.
Ooh.
So that part, there's a school called St. Anthony's High School. So that's where I studied up to grade 7. Yeah.
And so I did some digging and I actually found out कि तुम्हारे डैड मलाड के बहुत ही important इंसान थे, क्योंकि तुम्हारे डैड की बदौलत लोगों के घर पे केबल टीवी आया करता था. डैनियल फर्नांडिस, क्या ये सत्य है?
Who have you been speaking to, Rohit? But very impressive. Yes, my dad was part of the cable TV business back then, and man, the 90s was a very different time. That was, I think, we are a very lucky bunch of people कि जो हम उस जमाने में पैदा हुए, because we got introduced to different technology. We were part of that great technological evolution of the 90s में. तभी तो टीवी में 2 चैनल आते थे, if you remember, early 90s में. DD1, DD2 ना. फिर वीकेंड्स को नहीं, समर हॉलीडेज में हम सब फन टाइम देखते थे. आपको वो याद है? फन टाइम, Giant Robot, He-Man, and a bunch of other TV shows, and then we had cable TV, satellite television, and my dad was part of that boom in Mumbai, and he and a bunch of other guys got together and they set up cable TV. और वो ज़माने में पता है कैसे होता था? They used to set up these gigantic dish antennas on the roofs of the
buildings.
Buildings, because right now what we have is, if you have a Tata Sky or whatever it is, it's a small tiny dish. तभी Great Khali वाला dish होता था. हाँ, Great Khali वाला. तो वो डिश ग्रेट खली होता था. अभी जो डिश है रे मिस्टेरियो है, वो तभी ग्रेट खली वाला. एंड आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर back then we used to get only 5 channels. One of them was Star Plus. It was Star Plus, Star Sports, Chinese. There was a channel called the Chinese channel. I don't know if you remember this. And this was, हाँ, तभी हम सब we should get along ना. तभी कुछ ड्रामा नहीं हो रहा था. Chinese channel allowed था. There was a Chinese channel. There was Star Sports, and it was not called Star Sports. It was called Prime Sports.
Yeah.
I don't know how many kids in the 90s. It was called Prime Sports. So yeah, Prime Sports, Star Plus, Chinese channel, MTV. And MTV was another one, and I failed to remember the 5th one. But yeah, that's how it started. And yeah, so my dad was part of that revolution back then. And you were like, oh, there's more than one channel. And even every cable operator, if you remember, depending on wherever you are, they had their own channel as well.
हाँ,
so they would play
movie Vision, movie Time, movie Bonanza,
and they would send you these pamphlets जहाँ पे उनका पूरा programming schedule हुआ करता था, and you could read it and say, अच्छा Saturday को 8 बजे को ये वाली picture आने वाली है. And then they would, and here's how it used to happen. Okay, so they have a control room. Every cable operator has a control room with their receivers and everything. और वहाँ पे एक VCR भी है. एक VCR, एक टीवी, और जैसे कि हम बाद में घर पे कैसेट लगाते थे, VHS. That's what they used to do in their control room. Put a VHS tape and then you would watch the movie exactly as it was playing.
Yeah, और कितनी फिल्में हमने actually 90s में घर पर देखी हैं, क्योंकि I think the going to the cinema culture started back again with हम आपके हैं कौन, क्योंकि हम आपके हैं कौन जब तक रिलीज नहीं हुई, हम सब मैंने घर पे देखी, केबल पे देखी. And then there was a resurgence of the cinema. But ये जो era है जिसकी हम बात कर रहे हैं, जिसका actually Daniel Fernandez एक इतना मतलब करीबी का रिश्ता है तुम्हारा, एंड यू नो वी बीन फ्रेंड्स, वी नेवर स्पोकन अबाउट दिस, बट दिस वाज सच अ, आई थिंक लाइक अ सीक्रेट दैट आई वांटेड टू टॉक टू यू अबाउट, एंड आई थिंक इट्स अमेजिंग एंड यू डिजर्व टू बी ऑन मेरी 90s की प्लेलिस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस. डैनियल, मुझे बताओ कि तुम लाइक हिंदी फिल्में देखते भी थे या नहीं, क्योंकि मुझे से क्यों लग रहा है when you grew up in Malad and Marve and Orlem, you know, you probably were one of those kids who might have liked English music, you know, English TV shows, English songs, English, you know, content. लेकिन हिंदी के लिए कोई जगह थी जिंदगी में?
बिल्कुल. So when I grew up in Malad, which is predominantly, depending on where you are, there are more Catholics,
Yes.
but a lot of other religions as well. And again, we all got along. सब दोस्त थे, कभी कोई, you know, इतना. And I was very fluent in Hindi. Okay, my Hindi was at the same level of Amir Khan in Rangila. I used to speak like that. What happened was, in '97 we moved to Goa.
Okay.
So I was in Goa for 8 years, and for 8 years I did not speak any Hindi.
Yeah.
So then when I came back to Mumbai, तभी तो जब मैं, मुझे अभी भी याद है कि जब मैं बस से उतर के टैक्सी में बैठा, and I was trying to tell the taxi driver where to go, and I realized I haven't spoken Hindi in so long, so I had to actually, you know, think of what I have to say in English, और फिर मुझे हिंदी में translate करना पड़ा. तो the conversations used to be very slow, which was also very hilarious because अगर आप बाहर से आओगे तो टैक्सी लोगे तो झगड़ा करना ही पड़ेगा टैक्सी वाले से, नहीं तो it is not the Mumbai experience ना. So it became very funny because when he dropped me off, I knew he was overcharging me, but I was not able to fight with him because my thoughts were in English और वो हिंदी में, शुद्ध हिंदी में मुझे मार रहा है. And मैं सोच के, you know, I'm thinking, yeah, but back in the day, this is how much I used to pay, and and then you can't rhyme in Hindi also so easily. So I just got really frustrated. I बोला ठीक है ले लो 500-400 रुपए. And then I let him go. But yes, this is a fun fact about me. Not a lot of people know that I was very, very fluent in the Mumbai Hindi.
मुंबई वाले,
you know what I mean? Like एकदम टपोरी, अपन इधर ही जाएंगे बस, और कहीं चाइनीज नहीं खाना है. अंकल्स किचन मतलब अंकल्स किचन नहीं, आंटीज किचन नहीं जाना है, अंकल्स किचन ही जाना है. और like it was like that, right? एकदम टपोरी मुंबई हिंदी.
You know what?
But yeah, that was me.
I'm going to start off your playlist. तुम्हारे तो 3 गाने हैं, but I want to start off your playlist with this sort of nostalgia. You know, I want to play a song from Rangila, क्योंकि Rangila is, you know, of course, तुमने कहा कि तुम्हारी हिंदी आमिर खान जैसी थी. So, do you have any favorite song from Rangila? तुम्हें ये फिल्म याद है?
Urmila was our Marilyn Monroe, I feel, कि वो जमाने में. And she is the first woman I've seen on screen who exuded sensuality.
बिल्कुल.
You know, it wasn't crass, it wasn't vulgar in any way. It was just, you just looked at her and you went, wow, mummy se milana hai use. You know, it was just like, how do I fast forward this aging process? Are there some, you know, goalies I can take for?
हम सब बच्चे थे and you just looked
at
like, wow.
And as like what we must have been, what, about 7 or 8, I reckon, like around that age. और उस उम्र में हम कैसे बताएं मम्मी पापा को कि हम इस लड़की से शादी करना चाहते हैं? It was so, दिल में इतने लड्डू फूट रहे थे. And I remember that particular song, yaar, and that other one, Tanaha, and I don't know if other guys felt the same way, but I was very jealous of Jackie Shroff. I was very, very jealous. I was just like, ये आदमी के पास तो ज़्यादा ही स्टाइल है. अभी भी एक ही दुकान था शॉपर स्टॉप में, और शॉपर स्टॉप में इतना स्टाइल कहाँ से मिला उसको? So I could identify with Amir's character because हाँ, मतलब मैं भी टपोरी, वो भी टपोरी, अपन इधर ये नुक्कड़ में पैदा हुआ. हाँ, अपन भी ब्लैक में थोड़ा इधर उधर कुछ कर सकते हैं उसका. But Jackie Shroff was the quintessential leading man in a movie. That was his character. He was an actor in the movie, and he was like full style, bidu. And then I realized, like, the more she hung out with, as I watched the movie, I realized she's hanging out too much with Jackie, and I don't think I have a chance now. So I gave up that dream halfway through the movie.
I love how Daniel's journey watching Rangila was exactly the story arc of Amir Khan in Rangila. He's like,
exactly, huh? Because see, if you remember, and back in those days also, you know, trailer का इतना scene नहीं था. It was about the songs, छाया गीत and all that. तभी वो तो आपको पिक्चर के पहले गाने दिखते थे. तो हर गाने में तो आमिर खान है, मतलब, और इधर उधर कभी कभी जैकी श्रॉफ था, तो मुझे लगा हाँ आमिर और उर्मिला के बीच में कुछ लव स्टोरी है. तो as I'm watching when I finally got to watching the film, I'm like, हाँ okay, so this is the film. Amir likes her and she's a nice girl, and then suddenly she's getting close to Jackie. तो मेरा दिल टूटने लगा. So towards the end of the movie, halfway through the movie, I was like, I have no chance with Urmila. And then towards the end, I was like, हाँ अभी chance है, थोड़ा effort डालना पड़ेगा. तो that was a movie that really impacted our generation for sure.
Go back to the 90s और मुझे बताओ a song that you can never forget क्योंकि उसके साथ एक memory attached है.
So तू चीज बड़ी है मस्त मस्त. I remember this song very distinctly because one of my best friends when we were kids, वो जमाने में शाम को सब बिल्डिंग में खेलते थे. The building was your world.
Yes.
हम लोग खेलते थे. And he saw the trailer of Mora somewhere, I don't know where. और मतलब वो तो एकदम हीरो बनना था. I don't know. हम जब बच्चे हैं ना, हमको सबको इम्प्रेस करने की जरूरी है, you know. तो उसने एक डायलॉग सीखी वहां से, यानी वो हर टाइम वही डायलॉग मार रहा है. तो दैट मूवी रजिस्टर्ड इन माय हेड कि मुझे ये पिक्चर देखनी है. एंड देन द सॉन्ग्स केम आउट. And then to Cheese Buddy है मस्त मस्त was a massive rage.
Massive.
And it also coincided with when I as a child first started traveling. We did a road trip. And any road trip is incomplete without a Bollywood playlist. Especially if you are driving at night, तो Bollywood गाना ही तो सुनना है. दिन के टाइम पे चलो ठीक है, रात के टाइम तो मतलब Bollywood. And I remember a bunch of family friends, we were driving to Lonavala. And we were climbing the ghats. और अभी तो expressway है. वो तभी उस जमाने में
घाट ही थे.
I'm feeling so old now. How many times I've said वो जमाने में? Like I'm in my 30s. But yeah, back then तभी there was no expressway and the roads were really steep and it was scary if. And you remember the cars also. तभी इतने बड़े fancy गाड़ी नहीं होते थे. We had the Maruti 800,
Maruti 800, 118.
Maruti, हाँ. And if you were really rich, you had the Maruti 1000, which then became the S-Team.
Yeah.
So we were in a Maruti Omni, all packed, and I remember the road being really steep, you know. And as a child, of course, आपको थोड़ा डर लगने लगता है because you've not experienced this kind of travel. And the thing that calmed me down at that time was this song. तो वो सॉन्ग बज रहा था वहाँ पे. तो मैं मेरी फट रही है यहाँ पे, ऐसा बैठा है. मैंने कहा व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन, मैं गिर तो नहीं जाऊंगा. एंड देन तू चीज बड़ी है मस्त मस्त वाज प्लेइंग. सो आई रिमेंबर दैट काइंड ऑफ calmed me down. So I was focusing on the song. I even remember we used to have these children's day में fancy dress competition and all that. वो तो हर स्कूल में होता है. तो I wanted to dress like Akshay Kumar with the whole thing. पर मुझे वो I was not able to find the outfit. So in my head, on that day, I was dressed as Akshay Kumar, although I was wearing something else on me. But I remember the song, and even Ravina Tandon at that time, another diva. So you know, उनसे भी शादी करना था, लेकिन but वो अक्षय के साथ तो चांस ही नहीं था. मतलब अक्षय, but I was really happy when they. हाँ, जब उनका ब्रेकअप हुआ मुझे अच्छा लगा. अच्छा हुआ उनका ब्रेकअप. Yeah, but that was and I remember some step or something like this. I don't remember to Cheese Buddy have something. I remember we as kids we used to all practice that. So I really like that song.
Love it. Let's ask you what your third pick is.
Third pick, I mean, if you are thinking of a 90s playlist, it is impossible to come up with a playlist without a Govinda song.
Of course.
तभी तो गोविंदा बॉस था भाई. वो भाई था, भाई बॉस किंग सब गोविंदा था. एंड माय फेवरेट गोविंदा सॉन्ग फ्रॉम that time was Hero Number 1 for a very different reason. I liked the bass line of the song. So if you actually listen to Hero Number 1 and turn up the bass, it hits you really well. So, and of course the lyrics and you know. And that was a song that was a rage when it was out. I remember it was number 1 for so long. So everywhere you went, you heard that song. और मुझे bass तो बहुत पसंद है.
आज तक मेरे शो पर किसी ने इस गाने को रिक्वेस्ट करके ये नहीं कहा है मुझसे बेस सुना है, like love it, love
Yeah, it has a lovely bass line, and as opposed to a lot of, see, with hip hop music, जहाँ पे तो bass मतलब it's very prominent, it hits you. But I love the way they have mixed that song where the bass line is subtle and understated, but it's there. Like if you are listening and if you turn it up, it's there. And of course, when you watch the music video, there's all that color. And everything, and Govinda was king back then, you know. So
Govinda charisma, सबसे killer combination.
Govinda charisma. हाँ, they should have done like a trilogy: hero number 1, hero number 2, hero number 3. All 3 heroes would have been Govinda only.
For the last pick of मेरी 90s की playlist, कौन सा गाना होगा बताओ?
So my last pick is one of my all-time favorite Bollywood songs. So this is not when, like, if I had to compile a list of top 10 across the years, this song has to be there. It's O Jaane Jana from Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya.
Oh my God, I love you all.
I love you all. Yeah, and I remember I was staying with my cousins for a few weeks when this movie came out. I mean, this song was playing on MTV throughout, and so the first time I think Salman took his shirt off like this for a movie, because if I recall correctly, जुड़वा में तो उसने वो थोड़ा tight fitting costumes पहने थे, वो net वाला vest पहना था, लेकिन उसकी shirt उतारा नहीं like this. So this was the first time, और ये पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि किसी एक्टर ने इतना, you know, without any abandonness, just पूरा खुल के, मतलब खुल के दिखाया भाई ने
खुल के दिखाया, बिल्कुल
खुल के दिखाया. And then also I remember that song, he's playing in an electric guitar which is not connected to anything. So I was like, this song is ahead of its time.
बिल्कुल
मतलब टेक्नोलॉजी तो हाँ, वाईफाई पे, ब्लूटूथ पे चल रहा है उसका गिटार. But I really love the melody of the song. I love the lyrics of the song. And then obviously everybody remember there was a Kamal Khan version of the song also, which was slightly toned down, slightly stripped down, a little bare acoustic version, which was again.
Daniel, I think you will notice this. मुझे याद है कि जब मैंने ये गाना देखा था, there was an international artist at that time जिसका नाम था Peter Andre, and Peter Andre का गाना निकला था Mysterious Girl, and
Mysterious Girl, yeah,
in that song because it's a beach song. And जब मैंने ये वीडियो देखा, मैंने कहा, oh my God, it's like Peter Andre India आ गया तो कैसे लगेगा? It looks like exactly.
Yeah.
And I think just physical fitness wise, like, you know, Akshay Kumar was always a fit guy, but Akshay Kumar was too hairy to take off his shirt, you know, तो वो Akshay Kumar नहीं कर सकते थे. Shah Rukh Amir was never in this league of, you know, being that physically fit. So, you know, so Sanjay Dutt थे. I remember Jackie Shroff was very fit at one point, but Salman Khan, I think, उन्होंने ये करके ना केवल, you know, he changed the way the Indian Bollywood hero looked, and I think he brought this element of fitness जो आज Tiger Shroff, you know, आज तक इसका impact.
हाँ, correct, because back then we had macho characters.
Yeah.
So machismo both था उसमें, लेकिन fitness was not there. You wouldn't see the muscles, the body was not there. And now suddenly Salman comes, takes his shirt off. I think that's what made that movie a hit. It's just him getting on stage without his shirt, and the song is fantastic.
Yeah.
So even if you're not watching the video, like even now, I mean, I feel like whenever I'm out and there's a Bollywood playlist happening, I hope people don't play this song, because this is one of the songs where if the song is played, I cannot help myself.
Yes.
So I will stop whatever I'm doing, and I'm like, and I'm just like, and I'm doing the steps, dude. And then people who've known me fairly recently, like अभी पिछले 4-5 साल में दोस्ती हुए, they don't know this side of me. तो अचानक से अभी डैनी ये क्यों कर रहा है, वो शर्ट नहीं उतारेगा ना अभी, मतलब थोड़ा डर लग रहा है. But yeah, that for me, that's one of my top 10 all-time Bollywood songs. Even now, sometimes when I'm playing, when I'm doing an online show, जब लोग आ रहे show join करे, तो waiting चल रहा है ना, लोग आ रहे, तो उनके लिए मैं गाना बजाता हूँ. And just for fun, of late, I've started playing Bollywood songs, मतलब old Bollywood songs, मतलब एकदम retro, 50s, 60s. तो जो लोग मुझे आज जानते हैं, जो मेरा जो कैरेक्टर, जो पर्सोना है ऑनलाइन, जो कॉमेडियन का है, वो it's a shocker.
It's a shocker.
शॉकी, ये ऐसे गाने क्यों बज रहे हैं, like, you know, like songs like मेरी सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तू and all that, तो वो सब बज रहा है, and so everyone, I can see them laughing also because they know how is Danny listening to this, and then and when we're doing comedy shows, you always have that one, it's called the entrance music or the entrance song, where that one song where you start the show, that's the song where the show is going, the show is going to start. And for me, when I'm playing my Bollywood playlist, this is that song. So after all of those 50s, 60s, 70s nostalgia, and then this song plays, then I can see everybody going, हाँ ये Danny का गाना है, मतलब अभी आएगा वो. So
I did not know this, I was a bit worried. मुझे लगा था कि I'll be putting you in the spot, but Daniel Fernandez, you swam in the 90s का समंदर.
I always deliver, yeah. Ro, you know this about me.
That's also true. But Daniel, जो तुम्हें आज मेरे शो पर सुन रहे हैं, they can follow you and they can find updates. You've been so fun. I'm sure they want to come to a show. So आप मेरी audience को बताइएगा, how can we find you on Twitter, Instagram? I know you're not on Twitter anymore, but Instagram and anywhere else जहाँ पर हम आपके साथ contact कर सकते हैं.
I am most active on Instagram. तो अगर आप Instagram पे हो, which you are, please type absolutely Danny. वो मेरा handle का नाम है. And if you want to give me a follow. Lots of jokes, lots of podcast videos. Once this lockdown gets lifted and everything's back to normal, so there will be many more stand-up videos. तो अगर आपको stand-up comedy पसंद है, तो please मुझे follow कीजिएगा. And I promise I will not disappoint you. Or maybe I will, because as a comedian, once in a while, थोड़ा disappointment तो होना चाहिए.
Allowed है.
वो हाँ, थोड़ा offense वगैरह, थोड़ा like ऐसा क्यों कह रहा है Danny? But हाँ.
ऐसा नहीं कहना
चाहिए. But if
Fantastic, Daniel. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was such a pleasure.
My pleasure.